Be very careful of who you're accepting instructions from on the internet or in your life in general. Dr. Cheyenne, I will call her Dr. Cheyenne just out of respect because you still don't know 100% for sure if this woman actually has her doctrines. Listen, so many people are out here giving relationship advices based on what they've heard sometimes. Maybe some have gotten some schooling, maybe just a certificate. But in any event, you still have to be 100% careful with who you're engaging with and getting instructions from. Tony Gaskins, the life coach, he was 100% right. I agree with him. I agree with him when he made the statement that sometimes wisdom is more powerful than the education itself. And no one is knocking anyone's education. Lord knows I'm not knocking anyone's education. My sister has her doctrines. My sister has a life coaching practice. My sister is a therapist. So I will never discredit anyone who has worked hard, because I know my sister has worked very hard to get what she got. She worked extremely hard. So no one's hating on anyone. Me personally, I know sometimes that people have the tendency of being a little bit offended when I say I don't have a degree. I'm not a therapist. I don't have a doctrines. But what I do have is the wisdom of God. What I do have is experiences. And sometimes those experiences could trump that degree, because you've actually been in it. You understand it. That's why I could talk so much about narcissistic abuse, because I've lived it. I've lived it. I've studied it. I've written a book on it. So no one would ever be able to discredit me from that and tell me what I don't know when I was in it. And I studied it. So with Dr. Cheyenne, it was weird to me and off with her when I saw that video that she did with Dr. Jamal Bryant. And I think that was over a year ago, if not even more than that. And I started to do a video on it then. But when she sat in the front of that man, a preacher, and made such a nasty sexual comment to him, or statement, I should say, you should get outright grungy sex or something to that effect. It was a while ago, but I know that it was a very provocative comment that she made. And to think that she was comfortable enough to sit in the front of that man, that preacher, and make a comment like that, I was like, wow, this girl is really off. This woman is extremely off. Not only is she extremely off, she's very provocative in what she wears. The Cam Newton podcast, she was on that with all of her cleavage showing. How in the world can someone take you serious when you're sitting up there? Not only do you have to be professional and what you're saying, your conversations, I don't even think you should be kiki and ha-haing with someone when you're coaching them through something like that, or they're, you're giving them therapy for whatever it is you're going through. But to sit up there and dress the way that she was dressing, that is extremely unprofessional, extremely provocative. So you got to pay attention. Yes, she's beautiful. She's very articulate. Yes, of course. But guess what? I always say this right now, as I've said before. The devil was extremely beautiful according to the Bible before he got kicked out of heaven. The devil knows the word. The devil could dress anyone up pretty and work through them. And here you are sitting down. I'm a woman, and the first thing that I was able to notice was her breasts, her cleavage. I mean, come on now. You're not blind. You're not blind. So to sit on and some people will say, well, why are you looking? I mean, come on now. If a man is walking and, as they call it, his package, but his private area. His penis is all balled up inside his pants. You can see it because it's tight. It's not like you're purposely looking between their legs. Your eyes, I could look straight ahead and I could give a glance at your whole body. So it's not like people are intentionally looking. If a woman has her pants jacked up in her vagina area, you don't think a person could see that? You could see it. So it's not like you're out here searching and you're looking. So whether or not this woman actually has her doctrines, who knows? From what I've been hearing and what I've been seeing on the internet, it doesn't look like she does. So for her to get out here on these internet streets and perpetrate the fraud like that is extremely, first of all, it's a crime. You are not supposed to be attaching any of those credentials to your name if you don't actually have the degree to back it up. So let's just say that. One of the things that my sister have mentioned to me when I started talking about narcissistic abuse and relationships, she's always made it clear to me, never make people assume that you're a therapist. Never make anyone assume that you have your doctrines. You be straight up with people from the very beginning, and you let them know everything that you talk about is based on your experience, what you've studied. No more. No more than that. Don't go any further than that. So the purpose of this video is to let you know, be mindful. Everyone that has the title doctor attached to their name is not necessarily a doctor. You better do your research. Make sure you know who you're talking to, because you have a lot of people. I know that there are some therapists out here that smokes weed from the rooter to the tutor. I know a therapist right now that looks like something is wrong with him, like he needs a therapist. So before you attach yourself to someone like that and you begin to share your life and getting information from them, make sure that you do your research. Heck, if I'm out here, make sure you do your research. There's nothing you have to research me on, because guess what? I'm not a therapist. I don't have a doctrines. But if you ever want to check out any book that I've written, they're on Amazon. Tracy Smalls, Breaking the Chains of a Narcissist, Freedom from Narcissistic Abuse, Overcoming Destructive Relationships. You can search that on Amazon. I'm telling you where you could find it. So do your research. Please, whatever you do, have the most amazing day. Do not allow anyone to distort your peace, joy, or happiness. I'm looking around because I'm actually getting ready to head into the library. But don't let anyone break your spirit. Be vigilant. Don't believe the hype of everything that you see on the internet. People lies, okay? They do lie. And I'm not talking about just supposedly doctors. You have a lot of preachers out here who are deceiving people. I'm going to leave you with this nugget. It's one thing to be taught the word of God, but it's a whole nother thing when you know the word of God for yourself. Anyone can listen, and the scriptures and the things that they're saying sounds right. It actually sounds right. But you don't know if it's the truth if you don't go out and seek the truth for yourself. So stop getting caught up into just listening to messages and not going back and rereading those scriptures and searching it for yourself. I've done that for many, many years. And half of what I knew before is not what it actually is supposed to be. So take care of yourselves, y'all. Please like, comment, and share this video. And if you've not already done so, please subscribe to this channel. I would be so grateful if you were to do that. Thank you so much. Take care.